Hello scrapbookers! I am going to work today with the gorgeous Kaisercraft 75 cents collection. Has a vintage, kind of grungy texture to the papers. Look at these beautiful earth tone color papers. It's just one side, and the reason I'm going to use this collection is because I want to capitalize on some of the masculine patterns. Yesterday was a very special event in our home, and my son, my baby, turned 18. That's him. I snapped this pic yesterday while just before we were going to watch a movie together, and I can't believe he's 18. Oh my goodness. Actually, I have another picture here. Look at this. Yeah, that's him. That is the same guy. Hard to believe, I know. Wow. Anyway, to help me along on my layout is this sketch, and it's from Kaisercraft's April challenge on their blog. That's their Saturday. They have a Saturday sketch challenge going on, and every Saturday of the month, and this month is April, of course, they are going to post a sketch on their blog, and I decided to grab this sketch to use with these Kaisercraft papers. So I'll do a fast forward of my tutorial layout, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. layout. I thought I'd share a few of the finishing touches. I added that circle of wire. I used a little bit of adhesive, clear adhesive, Beacon Fabri-Tac to glue down the piece of wire. And here is the embellishment on the bottom. I did add 3 keys and I glued them down with glossy accents. That's that corrugated heart I wrapped in wire. I added my journaling strips and the chevron I cut into pieces from my pattern paper, and then I added some faux stitching, and I also have a little bit of stamping right here, and I used my Bow Bunny stamps for that, this kind of distressed chevron geometric pattern stamp. And I used my color box fluid chalk ink for the stamping. So that's my layout. That's my baby boy who's 18. Thanks for joining me.